Hi everyone and welcome back to Perima's Kitchen. I am Selena and today I'm making payaso. Vermicelli payaso is one of my favorite desserts. I'm happy to share this recipe with you. Let's get to it. As usual, all the ingredients used will be found in the drop down description below. I've added 100 grams of butter to my pot. It's approximately 4 to 5 tablespoons. I'm now adding 3 cardamoms. Please make sure you either cut them open or give them a slight pounding before you add them to your butter. I'm also adding 3 sticks of cinnamon. I am using Ceylon cinnamon. I feel that the flavor is a little bit more sweeter. You can also use powder, but I use a combination of Elachi powder and my Elachi pods. First, stir your cinnamon and your cardamom pods into your butter. Let it release all those yummy flavors. And then we're going to proceed to add Sego. I'm adding 100 grams of Sego. And we're going to give the Sego some time in the butter. Apparently this helps it to not stick together, so it separates it and it doesn't become too clumpy. So give your Sego some time in the butter. And then you can start adding your vermicelli. I'm adding 250 grams of vermicelli, which is approximately 2.5 cups. Once you've added all your vermicelli, we're going to toss it into the butter. And I always like mine to slightly brown before I proceed. So keep tossing your vermicelli in the butter so you get more or less an even browning. And please don't worry if some of the vermicelli is browner than the rest. This will just add to the presentation. With the different shades of browning, it just makes it so much more complimentary and adds a little bit of texture into your payasam. I'm now happy with the color. It has a beautiful browning, and what we need to do is switch off our stove completely and wait for it to cool down slightly, and then add some boiling water. It will bubble up, so therefore I've asked you to switch your stove off just as a precautionary measure. And once you've added your water, you can then switch your stove back on to a medium heat and just let it continue cooking together. Your vermicelli will start to soften, and you'll also notice the color change in your Sego. So I usually add about 350 milliliters of boiling water in total during this time, and I keep adding that water a little at a time. And while adding your water, you want to always just keep it to the level of your vermicelli itself. So adding a little at a time just ensures that you don't add too much. Remember, I'm still going to add milk. So just a touch more boiling water. And I'm now ready to add some milk. You can use any milk of your choice. Next, I'm adding a leveled teaspoon of Elachi powder. That's our cardamom. And then mix gently into your payasam. Also add a pinch of salt. And mix through. Next, add 1 can of condensed milk. This is 385 grams. And don't waste any condensed milk, as my Amma says. Take a little bit of boiling water and add it to the can and rinse it out and add everything to your pot. And sweetness is all about preference, so you can add some extra sugar if you want. And if it's too sweet, you can add some extra milk. I usually wait till the end and then add additional milk to get the consistency that I'm happy with. And then there's a final mix, and we're going to let it simmer on a very low heat. And while it's simmering, you can add some raisins, sultanas if you want. And you can also toast some nuts on the side, cashew nuts, almonds, whatever you prefer. And you can garnish with some roasted nuts. Today I'm going to have some crispy, crunchy papadums. I really love the combination with payasam. So my payasam has been simmering. I've just turned it off, and I just want to show you the Sego. It's very translucent in color, and that's exactly what we want. Just beautiful translucent pearls. Yummy. I have 2 children salivating by the stove. I myself can't wait to take a bite, so let's go for it.
Yummy.
That was really good. You can literally put your papadums in the air fryer. Today I put them in the microwave for approximately 1 to 1.5 minutes, and it's just amazing. I just put it in the bowl, put it on, and it was ready. It's crispy, it's delicious, no oil involved whatsoever. I think that's a life hack. And I made at least 2 portions for each person today, so if there's any left over, just put it in the fridge, and in the morning you can warm it up on the stove and add some additional milk because it will start to coagulate, and the milk will just help it to separate again. Warm it up nice and hot and serve. Another little tip I'd like to share: sometimes I really feel for payasam and I don't have any Sego available. I actually follow the same process. I just adjust the milk and the condensed milk, and I promise it's just as delicious. As usual, all the ingredients used will be found in the drop down description below. Please subscribe. Kindly hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new video is uploaded. I upload videos every week. Please like and share, and your comments as usual are always very welcome. See you again soon in Perima's kitchen. I am Selena. Have a lovely day.